Alright, this is Sora, and today I'm going to do my top 10 best games of 2019. So, 2019 wasn't great or good, but an okay year for video games. But for Nintendo, it was a success. This year I played games on PS4 and Xbox One. I didn't play any Switch games, so sorry if I didn't play any good ones, because I know there are a lot of great games that came out on Switch this year, but I didn't play any. So just don't expect any Switch games to be my list. Even though 2019 wasn't a good year for video games, there were still games that keep us busy. Number 10, Control. Control was a great game, but not as good as other Remedy games. Even Quantum Break is better. But I still put this game in the list for its great story, interesting puzzles, and great exploration. The game does get repetitive, but in the end, Control is a great game. I'm not gonna give any spoils, but I'm gonna say the ending is really interesting, I'll say. Number 9, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Finally, an EA game that doesn't disappoint, and is finally single-player game. This is by far the best Star Wars game since the original Battlefront 2. I really do like the gameplay, mixed ideas from Uncharted, Dark Souls, and some with Tomb Raider. The reason I didn't put it that high in the list because I do think most of the puzzles are frustrating, and there is glitches sometimes, but well, not as bad as Anthem in Day 1. The story is excellent. I love the story, the characters, and ideas of this game. The combat does take time getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's really great. I do enjoy this game, and I hope good things to come to EA. Are we finally out of the dark ages of EA? Number 8, Days Gone. When I first played it, my first impressions were not so good, but playing the rest of the game, I thought it was great. I did like the open world, and the story was great. I thought the kill to Deacon was great, and it had emotional moments. The gun aiming is frustrating at first, but once you get a hang of it, you'll enjoy the game. Number 7, Gears 5. The game takes a different direction with its campaign. There were some chapters that have a semi-open world, and that made it great. The story was great in the first half, but after the second half, I thought it felt unfinished. But what makes me put this game in the list is its multiplayer. I do think the multiplayer was fun. I do enjoy a lot of it, and the best part, you can play as Sarah Connor if you have the Ultimate Edition. Number 6, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. It was difficult, but excellent in the same way. The game mixed with stealth and challenging boss fights. I do like the challenging of the boss fights. Every beaten was a satisfaction. It felt really epic. The only thing I didn't like about the game, and this is why I didn't put it that high in the list, is I couldn't really get into the story. Like, there was a time it shows dialogue, I do get bored. But overall, Sekiro is an excellent game, and if you love Dark Souls, you should check it out. Number 5, Death Stranding. A lot of people are divided with this game, but in my opinion, I thought it was great. It is not as good as God of War, Spider-Man, and Detroit, but I do enjoy it. I thought the story was excellent, with a lot of twists and turns. And I do like the idea of the delivering simulator. It does have frustrating moments, and I do think the UI is crap. In the end, I do like Death Stranding. Number 4, Team Sonic Racing. I do really like this game. I was surprised. I was not that excited. Playing it, I was surprised. This game was really fun. I do enjoy the racing. Unlike Crash Team Racing, there is no microtransactions. Instead, it's a different way how you unlock parts of your vehicles. I really do like the idea of the different gameplay of racing. Like how you can share items to your teammates. The game is really fun. Even though most of the stages can be same on story mode, but I enjoy this game. And I'm glad I finally had a chance to play it. Number 3, Kingdom Hearts 3. I really love this game from beginning to the end. I thought the story was excellent, and I really love the gameplay. Love the new idea of the gummy ships. The Disney worlds were amazing. I really loved everything about Kingdom Hearts. I'm a huge fan of the franchise, and I'm really glad this game lived up to its hype. A lot of people divided this game now. In my opinion, I love it. I enjoy it, and I'm gonna say, but most people would disagree. I think Kingdom Hearts 3 was one of my favorite games of 2019. Number 2, Devil May Cry 5. I really love this one. The gameplay, the hack and slash is really fun. Surprisingly, the story was really interesting. But the gameplay is what it's about. It had great gameplay, great boss fights. It's fun. I do really enjoy this game, and this is why I thought this one of the best games of 2019. And the number one best game of 2019 is Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Yep, that's right, this is the best game ever. I love the online, I love the gameplay. This is the best game of 2019. Ubisoft does it again. I'm just kidding. The real number one best game of 2019 is an overlooked game, and not a lot of people talk about this game, is Blazing Chrome. I really love everything about this game. The game has a challenge, but the challenge is very fair. It's a spiritual successor to Contra, and of course this year we did had a sequel to Contra, but it was terrible. Fans don't have to be heartbroken because this game is a real Contra sequel. It has great gameplay. Every stage beat is a satisfaction. Thrill 6, but it is hard, and yep, I did die many times. But in the end, this game is a masterpiece. And this really made me want to play the other Contra games. And this is why Blazing Chrome is the best game of 2019. Well, that's my list. Hope you enjoy it. This is Sora, Jere, and bye.